Good morning, students. Today we are going to introduce Unit 9, the senses. First, we will introduce the new words. Number 1, senses. Senses mean natural powers of sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. Number 2, blind. Blind is an adjective, means not able to see. Number 3, shape. Shape is a noun. A square, circle, and triangle are examples of this. Number 4, sign. Sign means words or pictures that give information. Number 5, soldier. Soldier means a person who works to protect the country. Number 6, adult. You are this when you are 18 or older. Number 7, work out. Work out is a phrasal verb, means to find a solution to a problem or make a decision after thinking carefully about it. Number 8, Braille system. It's a noun, means a type of printing with raised round marks that blind people can read by touching. Number 9, protect. Protect is a verb, means to prevent someone or something from being harmed or damaged. Number 10, go back. Go back is a phrasal verb, means return. Now open your book, page 45. We are going to read about Louis Braille. Louis Braille, who was born in 1809, became blind after an accident when he was 3. At first, Louis went to school in his village, where his father made equipment for horses. When he was 10, he went to a school for blind children in Paris. In the school library, there were 14 books which had a system of dots instead of letters. When students touched the letters, they could work out the meaning of the words. Louis wanted to find a way to improve the system. Then, in 1821, a man called Charles Barbier visited the school. Barbier, who was a soldier, showed the students his own system of dots on paper. It was used by soldiers to read and write messages at night. Louis decided to improve Barbier's system to make it easier for blind people to use. When he was 15, he wrote his first book of signs. He continued adding more signs to his system. He also made up signs for math and music. The signs took his name, Braille. These days, new technology has made Braille even easier to use. Some computers, which can quickly change text into Braille, now have Braille printers. Electronic books, e-books, can also be read in Braille. You can find Braille in many different languages all over the world. There are even Braille dictionaries, so that blind adults and children can look up words and find out their meanings. Now let's answer this exercise. What is the name of the system that blind people use to read? It's already answered. It's called Braille. Number 2, how do blind people know what is written on a page? A. They use their fingers to touch the different signs. Number 3, how many dots are in each shape? B. There are 6 in different places. Now let's move to the grammar of this unit. Today we are going to talk about non-defining relative clauses. We use non-defining relative clauses to give us extra information about the noun. We use the relative pronoun who for people. For example, Mr. Zaki, who lives next door, is a scientist. We use the relative pronoun which for things and animals. For example, elephants, which live for around 45 years, are found in Africa. We use the relative pronoun where for places and when for time. For example, we went to visit my cousins in Luxor, where they have lived since the 1970s. The photo shows Alexandria in 1990 when my parents lived there. We use the relative pronoun whose to show possession. Mr. Adel, whose factory produces cotton cloth, is very rich. There is always a comma before a non-defining relative clause and after the clause if it is in the middle of a sentence. For example, I went to visit my friend who lives in Port Said. or the post office, which is opposite the bank, is crowded today. Now let's answer this exercise on page 49. Use non-defining relative clauses. Number 1, my uncle, it's already answered F, who has 3 horses, lives on a farm. Number 2, we went to the supermarket. D, where we bought some food for a picnic. Number 3, my parents give me a book. E, which I have been reading every night. Number 4, the pyramids. B, the pyramids, which many tourists visit every year, are very interesting. Number 5, camels. A, camels which can live for weeks without water can live for 50 years. Number 6, my neighbor. C, my neighbor who is a primary school teacher, is very friendly. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Goodbye.